basically exercise 4.3 is based on quadratic inequality. Exercise 4.3 is based on quadratic inequality. Now, what do we mean by quadratic inequality? It means that when I'm going to simplify my question will have inequality sign first thing, and there will be a term of quadratic of squaring power. The squaring power term will be there. Okay, that's why we call it as the quadratic inequality. So that will make it quadratic inequality. Okay, अच्छा. Now how to solve this thing? तो पहली चीज आपने ये करनी बेटा कि first thing is that try to keep your x square coefficient in positive form. आपका जो कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर होगा उसको आपने पॉजिटिव फॉर्म में रखना है ताकि आपका जो रिजल्ट आएगा वो आसानी से आप उसको वर्कआउट कर सकोगे. ठीक है. सो फर्स्ट थिंग इज दैट कि आपने उसको एक्स स्क्वायर का जो कोफिशिएंट है उसको पॉजिटिव में रखना है. पॉजिटिव में रखने से क्या होगा दैट यू विल ऑलवेज हैव दिस टाइप ऑफ ग्राफ. ठीक है. सो यू विल ओनली बी वर्किंग on this type of graph. You don't have to worry about okay if it is a reverse graph or a maximum graph, then what we have to do. No, you don't have to worry about that thing. Okay, that's the first thing. Secondly, ax square plus bx plus c lesser than 0. You know that this is a general quadratic form and I have written that it is lesser than 0. Okay, so it means when I'm saying it is lesser than 0, what will happen? Basically, whenever I say okay, it's a quadratic graph, so quadratic graphs are written in this way: y equals to ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, any value of x when I'm going to plot it, I will get any value of y, right? Over here, it's already given that ax square plus bx plus c is lesser than 0. Lesser than 0 means the value of y will be lesser than 0. Lesser than 0 means it will be below x-axis. Okay, it will be below x-axis. So when they are saying lesser than 0, it means everything between curve and x-axis will be marked. Everything between curve and x-axis will be marked. Right? Now, for instance, this is x1 and this is x2. So it means your final answer, which is of x, is greater than x1 and lesser than x2. It is greater than x1 and lesser than x2. Okay, so this thing, it is representing this one. For instance, if I have made it in this way, this curve value is greater than 0, then what will happen? See, again I am making a curve, and this curve can be in this way, like in this region, or it can be in this region, or it can be half in this region and half in this region. It can be anywhere. It will not make any effect on my question. Okay. For instance, this is my curve. Now what they are saying the value of this curve is greater than 0. Means the value of y of this curve is greater than 0. And greater than 0 means above x-axis. It is above x-axis. So I can't go over here because it is below x-axis. Above x-axis means now between curve and line, which is x-axis line, if I will draw it, it will be going something like this. or it will be going something like this one. See, like this it is going to go, right? So it means if this is my x1 and these are my x2 values, and these values, like values of x are represented by this points and values of x are represented by this point. So what will I write? I will write that for this one x1 is like middle value will be x, okay, and then x2. So the value of x is greater than x2. एक तो मैं इसको ऐसे लिखूंगा, and value of x is like lesser than x. ठीक है, अब यहां पे एक चीज का ख्याल रखना है बेटा, बिकॉज दे आर नॉट ज्वाइंट वन, तो कोशिश करें कि इसको मिला के मत लिखें, इसको अलग अलग लिखें. In the joined one, you can write them in a continuous form, but in the non-joined one, आप ये कोशिश करें कि इसको connected ना लिखा जाए. इसको कैसे लिखेंगे आप? अलग अलग लिखिए. x1 is greater than x, ठीक है, यानी ये x1 है और x की वैल्यू सारी या इसको मैं ऐसे, और x is greater than x2, ठीक है, इसको इस तरह से लिखिए. So that would be much better. और जो कंबाइन वंस हो, जो कि नीचे जा रहा हो, उसको अगर आप कंबाइन करके लिख लो तो उसमें कोई इशू नहीं होता, राइट? सो दिस इज द बेसिक ऑफ एक्सरसाइज 4.3. Starting with question number 1 of exercise 4.3, and the question says find the solution set of following quadratic inequalities. Okay, over here they are giving us okay, they are quadratic inequalities, right? So we know that okay, I have to make curve and I have to get things to get my result. Okay, now they are saying that in this one, what I am going to do, they are going to give us any quadratic form, anything they can give us, like for instance a part they are giving x square is greater than 9. X square is greater than 9. Okay, fine. So I made it x square minus 9 lesser than 0. X square minus 9 lesser than 0. The coefficient of x square should be positive 1. That I have got over here. Okay. When coefficient of x square is positive 1, it means that I will have something like this over there. Okay. I will have something like this over there. I'm not drawing this line. I'm just leaving it like this. I will have something like this. This type of graph will be there. Now, x square minus 3 square is greater than 0. Right? So, a square minus b square means x minus 3 and x plus 3 greater than 0. And then x is greater than 3 or x is greater than minus 3, right? So I have got this thing. X is greater than 3 or x is greater than minus 3 when I have simplified this one. Now what will I do? One is 3 and one is minus 3. So I am putting minus 3 over here and I am putting 3 over here. Now, when we have got 0 on one side, what they were saying that x square minus 9 is greater than 0. Greater than 0 means what? Means over x-axis. Over x-axis. Right? And don't forget to draw this curve. It is needed. Okay, without curve, your answer will not be acceptable. You will lose marks in those one. So minus 3 and 3. X is lesser than minus 3 or x is greater than 3. They are the discontinuous one. That's why I've written it in this way. Okay? Or I can also write, I'm not telling you that you can't write it. X is greater than 3. You can write it in this way, but I would tell you, I would prefer that you should go with this one. Otherwise, it's your choice. Okay? One part F. The question says 4x x plus 1 lesser than or equals to 3. 4x x plus 1 lesser than or equals to 3. This is the thing they have told us over here. Now, how will I solve this one? I will go with, first of all, I will simplify it and I will get my x square term in positive. That is the first thing I have to do. So, 4x square plus 4x lesser than or equals to 3. 4x square plus 4x minus 3 lesser than or equals to 0. Okay, so this I have got right now. 4x into x square, 4x square, 4x plus 1 is 4x, and this 3 which is shifted over here is minus 3 now. My x square coefficient is positive. It means that I will have this kind of graph over here. Right? I will have this kind of graph over here. Now, let's simplify this one. 4x square, middle term rating I have to do, plus 6x minus 2x minus 3 lesser than 0. 2x common, 2x plus 3 minus 1 common, 2x plus 3 lesser than 0. Okay, 2x minus 1, 2x plus 3 lesser than or equals to 0. Simplifying it, either 2x minus 1 is lesser than or equals to 0 or 2x plus 3 lesser than or equals to 0. Simplifying it, x is lesser than or equals to 1 over 2 or x is lesser than or equals to minus 3 over 2. Right? One answer is this, one answer is this. Okay? So, this will be 1 over 2. This will be minus 3 over 2. These points. This one and this one. Now, when I will start this thing, they were saying lesser than or equals to 0. So, lesser than or equals to 0 means I will have this point. I will have this one, as it is a continuous one, so x I have written x is lesser than half. X is lesser than half. X is greater than minus 3 over 2, and that is going to be your final answer. Okay, it will be when, because it was coming lesser than or equals to, lesser than or equals to, so this will also be lesser than or equals to. Okay, so now I'm going to complete question number 1J. The question says that x plus 2 whole square is less than x into 4 minus x plus 40. This is the question given to me. I am again reading my question. Bracket x plus 2 whole square is lesser than x bracket 4 minus x plus 40, and I have to find the solution set. So first thing is that I have to simplify it because it is in a it is not in a perfect quadratic form. So I have to bring it in the quadratic form, and after that I will analyze how I am going to solve this one. Okay. So expanding this one, x square plus 4x plus 4. 4x minus x square plus 40. Okay, when I have expanded this one, this will be x square plus 2 to the 4 into x plus 4 lesser than 4x minus x square plus 40. Okay, x square plus 4x plus 4 minus 4x plus x square minus 40 is lesser than 0. Right? X square plus x square will become 2x square. Okay? Plus 4x minus 4x will be cancelled. 4 minus 40 will be minus 36, lesser than 0. Now, 2 can be taken common, and even if I am not taking it common, the coefficient of x square is positive 2. It means I will have a curve like this. Right? I can take 2 common, so it will become x square minus 18x is lesser than 0. Right? Simplifying it, x square lesser than 18. So x will be plus minus under root 18. Okay? So when it is coming plus minus under root 18, so negative 1 or lower 1 will be written over here, and positive 1 or greater 1 will be written over here. Right? Now, where I have got this thing, this was saying x square minus 18 is lesser than 0. Lesser than 0 means it is going to be shaded in this part, which is a combined one. X is lesser than under root 18 and x is greater than minus under root 18, and this is how we are going to solve our question. Now I am starting with question number 4 of exercise 4.3. Right? The question says there is no real value of x. There is no real value of x, which means that discriminant will be lesser than 0. There is no true value of x. It means the discriminant will be lesser than 0. That is the first thing they have given me, for which mx square plus 8x plus m equals to 6 is given to me. Mx square plus 8x plus m equals to 6 is given to me, and they are telling me to find the value of m so that I can have this condition over there. So, bhai, theek hai? Okay. So how will I start? They are saying discriminant should be lesser than 0. So first thing, mx square plus 8x plus m minus 6 equals to 0. Right? Now, as discriminant is lesser than 0, which means b square minus 4ac is lesser than 0. B square means 8 square minus 4. A means m and c means m minus 6 lesser than 0. Right? So, next thing, 8 square will become 64 minus 4 m into m square minus 4 m square minus plus 4 m multiplied with this will become 24 m lesser than 0. Okay, what I have done, 8 square will be 64 minus 4m multiplied by m will be minus 4m square, and minus 4m multiplied by minus 6 will become 24m. Right? So minus 4m square plus 24m plus 64 is lesser than 0. Okay? Now you can see beta over here, this thing which is m square is having negative coefficient. So I have to make it positive. What will I do? I will take minus 4 common. Taking minus 4 common, so this will become m square minus 6m minus 16 lesser than 0. Now, what will happen? When I will shift this minus 4 over here, it means I am going to divide that side by a negative number, and when I divide it by a negative number, multiplying or dividing by a negative number will change the sign of inequality. It means m square minus 6m minus 16, shifting it over here, will become greater than 0. Will become greater than 0. Okay, because I have shifted this minus sign, that's why sign is changed. M square minus 8m plus 2m minus 16 greater than 0. M common, m minus 8 plus 2 common, m minus 8 greater than or equals to 0. M will be greater than minus 2. M will be greater than 8. Okay. So now making my graph over here, minus 2 and 8. When this was in the positive form, it was greater than 0. It means either this side will be there or this side will be there. So m is greater than 8 and m is lesser than minus 2. I've written it in a joint form, or I can write it m is lesser than minus 2 or m is greater than 8. Both answers are correct. Okay, both are my correct answer. Question number 10. The question number 10 says that y equals to c minus 3x. Y equals to c minus 3x does not intersect a line, and the line was 2x minus y, 2x minus y equals to k. Sorry, it does not intersect a curve xy equals to 3. It does not intersect a curve xy equals to 3, and they are saying find the range of value of c. The line is y equals to c minus 3x, and the curve is xy equals to 3. So how I am going to solve it? So now they are saying that these two are not intersecting. So first thing what I am going to do, this is in term of y, I will make this one also in term of y. Y equals to 3 over x. Okay. So when a line and a curve will be there, it can be at any point, I don't know it is at what point, but for instance, this is my thing, right? Maybe this is the line, just a roughly line at any point, and maybe this is the curve, right? They are not intersecting, but for instance, at this point, the value of y on the curve and the value of y on the line will be same. It means I can say that at any point of y, both y's, either this one or this one, will be same. Y will be equals to y. Y of line and y of curve will have same values at any point. At any point on the curve or at any point on the line, it can be there. So what I'm going to do, c minus 3x 3 over x. X will be shifted over here. Cx minus 3x square equals to 3. Right? Now, shifting this one over here. So my x square will become positive. Okay. So, okay, right now I don't need it in positive. So I can keep it in any form. Minus 3x square plus 6 cx minus 3 equals to 0. Right now, I haven't applied that thing that they are not intersecting. So right now, I've just simplified it to get it in a term of x with one unknown variable. Now, as they are not intersecting, so not intersecting means discriminant will be lesser than 0. Discriminant will be lesser than 0 means b square minus 4ac should be lesser than 0. So, what is your b? B will be c square minus 4, a will be minus 3, and c will be minus 3 lesser than 0. When I will simplify it, c square minus minus plus I'm writing everything in correct order. C minus 3x. This is correct. I've shifted it over here. I've combined them. C minus 3x. This is there. Cx minus 3x square plus 3 shifted over here. Minus 3. B square means c square minus 4. A value is minus 3, and that is correct at this point. Now minus minus plus plus minus minus 3 3s are 9, 9 4s are 36 is lesser than 0. Okay, right? Now I don't need this one. That was just a rough example. Now over here, the unknown value, which is c square, has a positive coefficient, I will make my curve like this. C square 36 means when I will take ratio root, it will become plus minus 6. So this is minus 6, this is plus 6. Okay. Now, when I will start from here, it was lesser than 0. Lesser than 0 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, everything is shaded below this one. I have shaded it below x-axis and it is in a connected form. So, C I will write over here. C is lesser than 6 and C is greater than minus 6. That's how you are going to write your question.